welcome to Conversations with Candy. I have some interesting news. I'm going to be vlogging or any of my videos for the next couple of weeks from the computer. I do have a computer or a camera that I usually vlog with, and I walk around my house, or I take it with me if I'm leaving the house to do something, but I had to send my husband with the camera. It's kind of been a whirlwind of 2 days, the last couple days. I mean, my life is pretty, I would say it's pretty boring, but there's a lot of times where just unexpected things happen, and it feels like the last couple of months have been very unexpected type of months, you know? I had some friends over, and I get this phone call from my husband, and he's like, my job is sending me to South Korea. They want me to leave, like, tomorrow morning. And I'm like, what? You're going to South Korea? Because he was the only one who had his passport, and they needed somebody there, and so yeah, it was just a total whirlwind. Like around noon, I found out he was going, and so I was like, oh great, I don't even have 24 hours with my husband, and it's been kind of crazy because he's been working so much overtime, I feel like I haven't really seen him, and then now he's going to be gone for the next 2 weeks in South Korea. So, and he doesn't speak the language or anything, so I'm kind of like, oh, I hope it turns out okay. And I'm happy for him, because I feel like it's going to be a broadening experience and exciting. It's something really, really fun, and I told him to take lots of pictures and shoot video, and I might do like something with that if you guys are interested. Let me know down in the comment section below, and I can totally pull something together and, you know, give you some shots of what he saw when he was there. I don't know if he'll be all that religious about, you know, filming or even taking photos while there. I don't know. He sometimes doesn't think of those things. Like me, I kind of always think of, oh, can I show this? Can I take pictures of this? Should I take my camera with me? But he doesn't always think like that, so we'll kind of see what we get. But yeah, so he came home, we went out to dinner. We threw on some laundry first because we had to do a lot of laundry to get him enough clothes for 2 weeks packed, and yeah, so we had to do laundry, and we went out to dinner, went to the Olive Garden, and I swear it felt like the Last Supper, you know, the last meal that you get like right before you're going to be hung or, you know, put to death or something. That's kind of what it felt like, because we're just like, let's order whatever, let's get the fancy drink, let's get the, it was like, you know, the date to remember, because, I don't know, I mean, he'll be fine, I'm sure he will, but you just never know these days. You never know with, like, planes breaking down, or so many crazy things going on in the world, and I figure if it's going to be our last hurrah, better make it a tasty one. So yeah, we went out to the Olive Garden, and then we came back, did more laundry, did more packing, did a lot of, like, quick, really fast research on, like, how not to offend people in South Korea. For instance, in South Korea, you never hand money over with one hand, you hand it over with both hands, not just one hand. So this, this is okay. So, and apparently, it's really appropriate to, like, drink yourself till you drop, and then if you wake back up, to continue drinking. Luckily for us, we don't drink, but that would make for some very, very awkward, I'm sure, explanations of, please don't be offended, I'm not being unsociable, I just don't drink, you know? But, yeah, so we got him all packed up, and then he had to be, his flight took off at 8:30, so he had to be there at least, they say for international flights, like 3 hours early. So we got up around 4:30 in the morning and drove him out there. We're about 45 minutes from the closest international airport. And so, you know, drove him over there, and that was kind of stressful for me because I've never actually been over there, and on the way back home I ended up getting on the wrong freeway. I did get sorted out and got to the right where I needed to go. Thank goodness for GPS, right? Woo! I'd be so lost without it, but yeah. And then I came home, and I slept till noon because we didn't even go to bed till like 12:30, maybe 1 o'clock, because we were just so busy with everything that had to get done, and just like double and triple checking everything, like, do you have everything that you need? Because I mean, I don't know what he'll have available to have over there, so it's like we got to make sure he doesn't forget chargers, his passport, you know, there's all these little things that you need when you travel. And since we've never been to like an international country before, I'm like, oh gosh, I don't know what you're allowed to take in, what you're not allowed to take. So it's just, oh, I don't know. He's on his flight right now, and I'm really just, yeah, it's kind of going to be crazy. He left on Friday, and he's arriving, because I think there's a 13-hour difference, so I'm not sure if they're ahead or behind us, but yeah, he's going to be arriving there on Saturday, like, evening, which is so weird because he's like going to lose a day, so it's almost like time travel, like back through time, forward through time. He's going to have some severe jet lag. But anyway, moving on from that, I have been shopping online, which is probably very dangerous, but I had some Amazon gift cards and I had to make a few purchases for Halloween, for our costumes, which is going to be crazy because he's not coming back for Halloween. Well, he's coming back on Halloween, provided they don't make him stay longer, which I'm kind of nervous about because my birthday is the week after Halloween, and I'm like, you are not missing my birthday, you know? I mean, I guess you do what you have to do, but I'm really hoping that he gets to come back early. I really am, because I love Halloween, and if I have to drive on Halloween to the airport, I swear I'm wearing a full-on costume to do it. I'll probably get pulled over by airport security like, what's this crazy woman doing? But, you know, I don't know. I just feel like I bought my costume and I'm ready to go. And I mean, I'll get to do my church. My church puts on like a trunk or treat every year, and so I'll get to do that. Although it won't be as much fun without Scott. He's kind of like my partner in crime. You know what I mean? It's kind of weird when you're always with somebody else, and then all of a sudden that someone else is gone, and you're like, whoa, empty space. So anyway. Yeah, that's what's been going on. But anyway, I went on Amazon to buy some Halloween costumes, and then there's a project I've been wanting to do lately. I've been wanting to make candles. I don't really know why. I just kind of got the idea. I guess I watch Anna's videos, and she upcycles from different objects a lot of times to make different things. And I've been collecting glass jars from different food, like from spaghetti jars, or we buy like a curry paste, and that comes in a glass jar, and just different things that come in glass jars. I've been washing them and saving them because I'm like, I can reuse these glass jars that I've already paid for and make some nice candles that I can, you know, I bought some different scents and different things like that. I bought some wax, and I bought some string and different things like the wick, and then like the little wick weights that go on the bottom so that, you know, your wick stays straight up and down in your candle. So I bought all that stuff, and then, yeah, I'm just going to make that, and then I'm going to get some decorative paper and, like, you know, decorate it for my friends or family or whoever, and, like, you know, just make them really, really cute, and then give those as gifts, or just, you know, have around the house so they look nice and they smell nice. And I just thought it was kind of something fun to do and something practical, and it'd be kind of fun to learn how to make a candle, and I don't know, just kind of felt like doing it. You know, do you ever get that, like, somebody says something or does something, or you see a video or you see something on Pinterest and you're like, oh my gosh, I totally want to do that, it looks so easy, and then the next thing you know, you're like buying all this stuff to do it. Okay, so anyway, I'm opening a package here in case you can't tell. Well, you probably can't tell because it's not on the screen, but I got a couple things in here. Okay, so these are like the wick tabs. I don't know if you can really see very well, but you basically tie a knot on the one thing, and then it just hangs down and keeps the wick weighted. And I bought these. They were like $5 for 150 of these. I mean, it's actually super affordable to make your own candles. The hardest part would be, you know, either dipping your candle, or actually I should try that sometime too, dipping candles and making like paper candles or something. But yeah, the hardest part would be like finding a container for it. But I mean, if you got a dollar store nearby, I'm sure there's like tons of really cute like jars or containers, or, you know, any kind of thrift store or, you know, charity shop or whatever. I bet would have tons of like jars or teacups or just really cute, like, you know, dishes. I mean, anything you could use for a candle. And so yeah, this was like, I think $5 for 150 of those. And then Scott's eye patch. Let me open this. Although I guess I could wear it now since he won't be here to wear it. Just set that to the side here. Let me open that up. Aha. And I got him a silk one so it wouldn't hurt. Let me see. Oh man, they knotted it. Oh. Okay, there we go. So it's an eye patch. So you'd be like, "Arr, matey, a fine eye patch she be." Yes. And if I want to get sneaky, I can switch in the middle of talking to somebody, and they'll be like, wait, is she blind or is she just pretending? But anyway, I like this, and I think it's cute. And I got Scott like a little hat, but they kind of shipped all of my stuff in multiple shipments, and I haven't got his hat yet. Although I got a really cute little Buccaneer hat, which I love. And then this little package just came today, and I think this is one of the oils that I got. Because I have some oils at home. I've got like lemon and grapefruit and orange and lavender and some other ones, but I wanted to get a few different ones that I do not have. Oh, they sent me like a ton of paperwork too. Holy cow. Okay, this one is called Thieves Synergy Blend, and this was from Eden's Garden, and it's 100% pure aromatherapy grade oil. So yeah, this one's called Four Thieves Synergy Blend, and it has cinnamon, clove, eucalyptus, lemon, and rosemary, which I thought sounded really good. It sounded spicy, which I think, honestly, when I smell spicy, it's like, I think holidays, I think Christmas, I think, you know, winter, you know, like a fireplace, or just baking, and, you know, it's just holiday. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that smells so good. It's like, I got some on my nose. It's like sweet. It's sweeter than I thought it would be. I thought it would be a little bit more spicy. I mean, it's spicy, but it's really subtle. Like, you can really smell like some sweetness coming through that. And I'm not sure if that's the cinnamon. Oh my gosh, that's going to smell divine in a candle. That is going to smell so good. And it was like $8 for this little thing. I mean, I'm not really into doTERRA or anything like that. Majorly expensive. And if I'm going to put it in a candle, it's like, I really don't want to pay like $500 for something, you know what I mean? And they sent me like this little catalog, which is really awesome because they have like all these different scents in there, and then I can maybe look at maybe getting some different ones for some different candles. Because I also bought, for, I think it was $20, I got a 10-pound bag of wax, which is a ton of wax. I mean, that's a really good price. I feel like that's a really good price. And I think I got 100 feet of wick. It came like on a little spool, and that was $5 or $6. I mean, it really wasn't that expensive. So, I mean, for $30, I'm set up to make candles for, like, forever. Pretty much. And then I got this one because I'm like, oh, this one's going to be so romantic for a boudoir, a bedroom, or just somebody who likes the garden. Especially here, and now that it's becoming winter and there's going to be snow on the ground. For me, I know a lot of people like to burn winter candles in the winter, but for me, I like to burn, like, summery or spring, scents in the winter because it helps me get through the winter. Because I mean, at first you're like, oh, snow, it's so wonderful, white Christmas, it's so beautiful, and then Christmas happens and then you're like, okay, I'm done, snow, go away. I'm like done slipping on the ice, I'm done staring at you, big piles of you being shoved into parking lot corners so people can park, you know, you're just like over it. You're done and over with it for months. And I feel like when I smell like a tropical candle, or I smell like a springy gardeny candle, it's kind of like, okay, spring is coming, summer is coming. It's kind of like, you know what I mean, like a little bit of summer in the middle of winter to kind of help you get through the winter blues. That's how I look at it. And this one's called Rose Garden. And I cannot wait to smell this. This smells, oh my gosh, like fresh roses. Oh my gosh. You can smell it through the bottle before I even opened it. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. And this one is from Eternal Essence, and I think they just make oils specifically for candle making. So, and I got a bigger one. This one cost a little bit more. I think it was like $7 or $8 for the bigger one, but I figure, you know, if I'm making a lot of candles, I might be going through a lot of the oil, and so it just felt like it was more price friendly. Because the smaller, they had a smaller one for like $2 or $3, but I'm like, this one's like more than twice the size, so financially speaking, you're getting more for your dollar. So that's kind of what I got, and I think that was it as far as my purchases go. Sorry, I'm on my husband's computer, and like, I guess the computer thinks I'm not doing anything, so it just kind of went blank on me, and I couldn't see the screen anymore. So that's kind of like my whirlwind Thursday, Friday. I'm going to be going to a friend's house. She invited me over for soup, which I'm so grateful for, because I'm like, it's so hard eating alone, and I'm not really looking forward to the next 2 weeks, but I figure I'll be doing a lot of like organizing or cleaning or something to keep my sanity, and we'll just be Skyping and all that stuff. But yeah, that's kind of been my day, and I'll try to keep you guys posted on anything interesting or anything like that. But keep us in your thoughts or prayers if you pray, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.